We are back at Charleston Speedway.
Hey, night 2 of racing this year. And
for us, night 3 at Charleston, and it's June 21st, correct? Yeah.
Yeah, June 21st, and this is the second time we've been to the racetrack for actual racing, not a practice.
Yeah, so it's been a very wet year so far, but I'm going to be racing tonight.
Yeah?
Dad's taking off. He had a medical thing. He's an old man, that's basically it.
And getting old kind of sucks a lot, so Nathan's gonna
wheel it tonight. And then I will be gone next week. Dad will be here, which is supposed to be the Swarm.
I think the Swarm is next week, possibly.
Yeah, so apparently the Swarm's gonna be scheduled for next week, so we're gonna have him race that week. And then we don't know what's from there, but yeah, we're back at Charleston tonight. I pill drew a 83. So I'm probably starting in the back,
baby.
Whichever heat. Looks like we got around 10 cars here at the moment. It's still got a while.
Yeah, we're way early this evening, so hopefully.
Which I don't know why Dad wanted to get here so early. It is a hot one today.
Yeah, it's a little warm.
Dad said he's happy he's not running.
Yeah, fat man and racing suit inside small car on a hot day. Not a great combination for anybody. It isn't sexy when I get out.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
So we also got Colt with us.
Colt Mason
He's
in the
back
house
with us today, so he's helping out. He's going to help Dad start GoPros. The other two drivers that we will be filming today,
yes,
we already got the GoPros in their cars. They both were here early, just like us. And sorry if the camera works bad. My arm's already getting tired. But it will be Jacob Durbin, and JD Evans in his Pro Mod. Durbin will be in a Hornet just like us. He'll be in the number 41. 59, I think, is JD. Good luck to those guys tonight. We'll see how they do.
Hopefully we get some really good footage of them.
it is now Sunday.
The morning after.
Yeah, which we're at my grandpa's, his dad. They had a tree come down this past week, and we got all the family here working on that. But and some other people here.
Yeah, some people came in with some bigger equipment because this tree's a lot bigger than we can handle.
Yeah. But so last night.
Yeah, we didn't get anything in between the heat and the feature because there's a lot going on. It was a really fast night at Charleston. I think we were out of there I was pulled out of the drive at 9:45 from Charleston.
Yeah,
I was home by 10:30.
I stayed and was talking to some buddies and stuff. So
it was a really fast night, so we didn't. And then we tried filming a quick one when we got home last night, but I think we were both probably way too excited.
Yeah.
And
I was on cloud 9. I don't think I ended up going to bed. I ended up actually getting Durbin's video. It's already up. Go check that out. But I probably fell asleep between 3:30 and 4 this morning.
Yeah.
Got back up and was here by 9. I got up around 8:30, so I'm going now.
Yeah, it's pretty.
But
it was a good night.
So you saw earlier in this video there was a little joke I put. You gotta put gas in it to explain that. So Dad put as much gas as he would put in the Saturn last year. Well, we found out after the heat, you probably saw it was just cutting out when I was trying to get out of the corner. Apparently the Sunfires or maybe the Sunfires, I don't know, but their tank is set up weird to where if it doesn't have 3/4 of a tank or more, it does that. We found that out.
Yep, Jacob Durbin, thank you Jacob by the way.
Yeah,
messaged me because he was in the first heat and got out of his car and watched the second. He goes, hey, how much gas you got in that? And I go, well, I think got a decent amount in. He goes, you better make sure she's pretty close to full. He said that, and then Aaron told me the same thing, so we put some gas in it. And let's just say
it ran a lot better.
She came to life in the feature. You started P8 in the feature.
4th row outside, ended 3rd.
Ended 3rd last night. One of the better runs we've ever had at Charleston in the feature. I've had several 4ths last year, but I don't think I ever cracked the top 3.
No, that was the best we've ever had a Haynes finish at Charleston. Dad does have a 3rd place down at Red Hill, so now it's a race to see who can get 2nd, 1st, or hopefully get that
pick
feature
up a heat
win
at some point. I'd like to see us get a couple of heat wins and maybe a feature win at some point. But we know a lot of things have to work in our favor for that to happen. But no, the car was really good. We're really pleased with it. I think a couple of small changes.
Yeah,
and
we got a couple ideas, and we think
really dialed in.
Yeah. Dad's going to go out for the Swarm this coming week on the 28th. He'll be by himself. I'll be in St. Louis. But he'll have Colt helping him.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get some video. I'll do the best I can of video myself. I'm not the most tech-savvy person.
Which, hopefully, with these mics we got, we just plug them into the phone and they work. So, hopefully it works for him next week. But, yeah, and then the week after, the 4th of July, we will be down at Red Hill.
I plan on running Red Hill on the 4th.
Dad will be running it then, and then we're kind of just back to figuring out what's going on after that.
Yeah, I know. Now that we got it to where it's running decent, we got it. Oh, by the way, I unloaded it this morning. Ran like a top.
Good.
Even cold, so yay. But we still want to run Kankakee. We still want to hit Brownstown, hit some Friday races in. So now that we're getting these cars figured out, we still got to get the Saturn going, which we're going to continue to work on it. But for now, we'll probably just switch around with the 27J car until we get both.
Especially if he doesn't run it near as well as I did.
Oh, wow. We're starting that already. Yeah, I got a lot of pressure on me for next week, so I'm a little nervous, actually, because
we weren't expecting that car.
I
was going to say, I was sitting in the chute for the feature thinking, okay, let's just stick with the guys in front of me if this thing runs well. And I was able to put it down low, in the middle, up high, and got some good speed. Had a really fun battle with Chris Grigg for 4th for half that feature.
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun.
Which was good. Gave you some good experience, good practice, getting around cars. Because I mean, I hate to say it, unfortunately, with your past history with the cars you've had, you haven't had much experience of getting past cars.
No.
So last night, actually had to work in traffic, work around some cars, be patient.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was just nice because you're racing with a lot of guys. Everybody raced really clean, which was awesome.
Had a good night with racing against Chris.
Well, it's nice when you're racing against racers.
Yeah.
And
I just wish we would have had one more caution.
I think Bradley Mankey was in.
He was
in the green car, and he was there swapping around with you guys, and It was just a good race. It was a good night. Track was really good for the feature.
Yeah.
Which I was worried about because they'd gotten all that rain. So shout out to San Diego's crew. I think they put on
That
pretty good tracks
was
for
really
both
good.
heat and feature. So
I would say I don't think anyone was complaining about
other than that little bitty rut in turn
the
4.
which if you look at Durbin's video, I want to say you can see Danny hit that hard. And if you look at Danny White's page, he posted a picture of what happened to his car.
Yeah,
And
so it was,
I think I got video of it for you, Danny.
But all the other rest of the track was really good. Just that one little.
That one
of
little
course,
spot.
it's always right where everybody wants to hit. So.
Yeah, I would say when I was running the bottom against Chris, my goal was to basically, I saw the rut and I was like, okay, let's get my left rear just outside of it.
Yeah.
And it hooked up pretty well.
But no, it was a good night. We thank you all for turning in. Like I say, we will have video of Jacob's up.
His is already up. And
JD's will
then
be up
JD
hopefully this afternoon, maybe this evening. I don't know.
Who
We got a lot going
Yeah,
on today.
Like I said, I got a lot
You
going
can probably
on.
hear the tractor in the background shoving this huge tree around. So,
Yeah.
Uh,
But thank you guys for watching, and support Dad next week with the Swarm, and good luck to all the drivers next week.
Yeah.
Hope for some good, clean racing.
Hopefully it cools off and we're not
Yeah.
this hot.
Yeah, because
Fat man in a tiny car in a racing suit when it's this hot, not a great combination.
skinny guy did okay.
Skinny guy did okay. Old
But-
fat man don't want to be hot.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.